Okay, guys, welcome everyone to the crypto analysis channel one more time, right, guys? This is Wins Thursday session, right? Hope you guys are doing good, right? Okay, so most probably we're trying to see Bitcoin and gold as usual, right? Okay, guys. So, right, guys, welcome everyone. Welcome. Hi, welcome. Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, all right, guys? Okay, so those who are okay, right, it's up to you all. It's not a force, right, guys? But let's try to wait for a few minutes, then we shall start already. All right, guys. Okay, let's wait. Try to wait for a few minutes, right, guys? Okay, then we'll start. I'm not feeling well, but I'm coming on. Welcome, guys. DSP Sharma. Hi, bye. कैसे हो? ठीक ही हो? Welcome, guys. Welcome. Let's try to wait for a few minutes. All right, guys. Then we'll start. वेलकम गाइस, कैसे हो भाईजान्स? उम्मीद करता हूँ सब लोग ठीक ही होगा. Let's wait for a few minutes, okay guys, then we'll start. कैसे हो भाई लक कैसे हो? Just few minutes, then we'll start, okay guys. Let's try to wait for 1 minute, right? Okay, let's wait for the people. Again, they'll say, ah, I missed this move, all those things, right? Okay, so let's try to wait for a few minutes, then we'll start. Hope you guys are doing good. Guys, कैसे हो आप लोग? उम्मीद करता हूँ सभी ठीक ही होगा. Alright, टीपी शर्मा, आराम करना है था भाई. ठीक है, प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, छोटा मोटा है. So recently I have uploaded one video for you all as well for the long term. All right, okay, so you might like to see that one as well, right? Those who are interested, right? Okay, so that's not a force. In fact, again, right, guys, okay, so it's up to you all whether you wanted to see it or not, right? Okay, so check it. If you like it, you might like to, you can check it, right, guys? Okay, so let's try to see on a Bitcoin, right? Okay, 5 minutes time frame, what's happening. So one gap is here, right, whereby the market needs to come back. All right, okay, so one gap is there. So in fact, if the market was trying to do small move on the downside from here, right, okay, from this levels, we'll take one move on the downside. All right, okay, one short positions. All right, then from here only we'll try to go for the longer positions and upper side, right, guys? Okay, one more time, because like this move is missed for us right now. All right, okay, I think that the move that you get it from this levels is missed right now. Okay, so most probably if it market happens to come below this levels, we'll try to trace for one scalp on a downside. That is of 0.437 percentage, right? Okay, on upper side, let's try to see on upper side as well what's happening with upper side, right, guys? One move on the downside we can expect. Small sideways range was there, right, guys? Okay, previously we can see a small sideways range was there. Okay, we can wait for one move on a downside from this levels towards the downside. Okay, one levels for the short zone, right, guys? Okay, so this levels is one levels. An upper side move, I'm not planning yet. All right, okay, that was a big boom on upper side, guys. Okay, so this was invalid now. All right, for now market make a big boom on upper side, all right, which was missed by us right now. We can see that the market was, we missed this levels on upper side, one big boom on upper side, right, guys? Okay, so let's try to wait for a while. Later on, if it happens to come down below this levels, we can take one move towards the downside. All right, okay. Let's wait now, let's wait. BTC it is already rising. So before that one, right, yesterday we have been trading in the zone, right, guys? Okay. So in this zone, I have told you all that we can get a one move on upper side, which was given exactly the way we wanted, right, on upper side. If you have taken it, right, guys, for the gold as well, right, yesterday I told you all to, before I close my trade, right, my live stream, I asked you all to wait for this zone, right, from this levels, right, on a downside, not to focus it at all, right, guys, okay? So whatever it keeps, it will be the liquidations, right? So exactly market tries to come up on the upper side and it have given a big move on upper side for the gold as well, right? Okay, so yesterday's move, that was just a small summarize for yesterday's move, right, guys? Okay. Yesterday's move, that was yesterday's move, right, guys? Let's see on gold, right? Let's try to check on 5 minutes. Gold. Gold, one more move on upper side is left. Okay. And later on, it has a chances of coming to this levels one more time. Gold, one more move is left on upper side. So it will be targeting this levels, guys. Okay. So all the move is not completed. So maybe this levels is left now. All right. Okay. So while gold trying to push you on upper side, you cannot do anything, right? Okay. So what you can do is, right, if it happens to break out from this levels on upper side, that might be a one long positions again for you all on upper side, right, guys? Okay. One more move can be expected on upper side from this levels to this levels and upper side for the gold. All right. Okay. So one scalp can be taken from this levels, right, guys? Okay. Once it happens to rise on upper side, right? Okay, so we can see that one move is left on upper side. And later on we'll try to go for the shots once it happens to come down to this levels one more time. All right, so this is going to be the two positions that we'll be aiming for the gold, right? Okay, so in case if it happens to come, then we'll try to take one move towards the downside one more time. All right, towards this levels, right, guys, for the gold. All right, hello, hi gold, Sachin, gold. All right, okay. So more move, one more move is left on upper side for the gold, right? Okay. So we might like to take that one. And later on, while coming down, so we'll be waiting for this levels to short it and trying to push you towards the downside. All right, for the gold. All right, okay. So BTC, it have given a big pump on upper side from this levels, right? We cannot do right now anything, okay? So it have been giving you a big move on upper side. All right. So we cannot do anything. So in case if the BTC was coming down again, we would have taken one shots, but right now we cannot take it any shots in this BTC levels right now. Okay, that move was left missed on our side for the BTC. Okay, so gold, we can take it one scalp from this levels towards this zone. All right. Okay, one scalp can be seen from this levels towards upper side. All right, one more time, and later on we'll try to come for the shots below this levels. Okay, guys, so this is going to be temporary plan for the gold. All right, scalping plan, 0.5%, 0.24 percentage gold. BTC a little bit fishy right now. All right, so if you are planning it, just try to wait for a little bit for the BTC. All right, okay, BTC we need to wait a bit. One gap is left in this levels for the BTC. Okay, so BTC needs to fill up this one as well. All right, guys, one gap is left on a BTC for the downside move, right, guys? One gap left, BTC trying to break out on upper side. Most probably the confidence shots will be taking from this levels towards the downside. All right, okay, most probably. Let's see, guys. Anyways, let's try to wait a bit. BTC, one more move is left on upper side. BTC, if it happens to come to this levels, we can take one shots. All right, maybe from this levels only. One small move is pending on upper side. We will be waiting for the BTC to finish that pending orders, right? And we'll try to go for the small shots below this levels, right? Till this levels, okay? 0.5 percentage for the BTC as well. All right, okay? So don't try to short it from this levels, right? Right now it's just making the small moves on upper side. Let it go. All right, guys. One more move is left on a BTC and upper side, guys. Okay, so let's try to wait, guys. Have patience, right? Have a patience. We'll try to take one scalp from this levels towards the downside. Before that one, what BTC can do is as well, right, is like it might like to come down, break down, and might like to give one more move on upper side. All right, okay, and later on it will try to come back from the top, right, guys? So that might be seen. All right, one more move is left on a BTC on upper side for now. This is what we can think, what we can see. All right, so more good will be this one, right? Okay, we'll be taking one risk from this levels towards the downside. If you want to take a risk from here, right, small move is left on upper side, whereby you might like to get a one beam on upper side, right, guys? Okay, so this can be a long positions for you all, again on upper side. So if you are trying to scalp in this levels, right, 0.3%, 0.2% is left on upper side, guys. Okay, so we can wait for this levels to open one a long positions and trace this one. After it is done, right, and we might like to come down towards the downside. All right, so overall we'll be looking for this levels to come in. All right, but at the same time we will be trying to approach for the upper side move as well. All right, okay, gold, wait a bit, right? It couldn't come up to our zone yet. So for the gold as well, we'll try to trace this one. Okay, so maximum maybe these levels can be traced, right? Maximum levels, this might be traced on upper side. La, 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 la. Let's wait, guys. Let's have patience, right? Okay, let's try to have patience. One pending orders over here as well for the gold. One day it have to come to this levels as well for the gold. Okay, $4040. La, 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 la. BTC, one more move we can expect on upper side before it drops. Until and unless it's not going on upper side, we cannot do anything. We can aim once it happens to approach on upper side. Just have patience. We'll get the entries. So recently I have uploaded one video for you all as well, right? Those who are interested, you can check that one as well for the long time frame, right, guys? Okay, so longer time frame, those who are interested, right? Those who are interested, you can check it up, right? Gold as well, lots of pending orders, right? On a downside, we can see. La 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 la. Once it happens to break out, then only we can take it, all right, above this black levels that I have marked. Otherwise, we cannot. For these levels, right, maybe if it happens to directly come down, maybe this zone can be traced. If it happens to directly come down, we can take one shot from here to this levels only, okay, for the gold. BTC need to wait a little bit, all right, for the scalpings. Yes, sir. I was watching, but you came live then skipped. Oh, Shubhadeep. Okay, okay. Because there was a small technical error, I need to clarify that one. All right, Shubhadeep. Okay. So just wait, guys. All right, have patience. Right now, you cannot do anything. Just wait. All right. Otherwise, you will be bashed off too quickly. All right. Okay. If you hurry, you are going to get bashed off too quickly. All right. Just try to have patience. Right. If it directly comes down, we can take one shots from here, right? If it breaks down below this levels, right? To this levels, right? Okay. Mm. One shots for the gold, right? From this levels towards the downside. All right. If it happens to come down, all right, okay, inside this our zone, we can take one shots till this levels, right? From here, you might see again the BTC, I mean like gold rising one more time on upper side, right? Okay, something like this. We need to fill up this one, then only we will aim for the downside, right? So something like this might expect. If it goes up directly and breaks out on upper side, we can directly take that one as well, right? But firstly, if it happens to break down below this levels, we'll be taking the small move 0.7174 towards the downside, and we'll try to come up, right? BTC, we have one more move on upper side, right? Okay, aiming for this one, upper side moves. One more move is left on upper side for the BTC. Let's see, guys. Anyways, don't react too early, right, guys? Let the market try to come to this your zone, then only you try to react. All right. Okay, that's good. Above these levels, we have one move on upper side. All right. Let the market come to your zone. All right, BTC have gone to your zone. All right. Okay. So let's try targeting these levels most probably. All right. So maybe the maximum TPs can be this one. All right. BTC. BTC Moto Madness. Small move on upper side. Then in case if it happens to come down till this levels, we will try to take one scalp on the downside. All right. Okay. BTC, I think one more move is left on upper side, guys. We need to finish that move, right? Then we will try to see if we get any moves from the top rising, going towards the downside. All right. So one that gap is left in this levels for by the BTC, which needs to be filled up, right, guys? We have one gap on the downside, which high, high moto madness. Gold couldn't come up for our entries, right? So if it happens to break out on upper side, you might like to get one move on upper side again for the gold as well, right, guys? It couldn't approach towards our zone yet, all right, for the gold. Okay, so let's go for one scalp on upper side above these levels, right? Okay, till these levels, all right. So for the shots, we'll be waiting for the same zone again, right? Trying to come down below these levels, then we'll try to go for the shots, okay? Let's wait, guys. So for now, this becomes invalid. We'll keep just one more second. Yesterday's move, that was crazy, right, guys? Okay, so after the New York sessions, the pump that you got was crazy, right, guys? Okay, so I have given you the levels of buying zone. So exactly coming to that zone, the market have tried to give you the clear big moves on upper side. Or either that is on a BTC or gold, right, guys? Okay, so both got a very big moves on upper side. Not able to break out yet. Gold. Oh my God. Gold. BTC. Okay. Small scalp. Small levels of scalp that we are doing. Gold. Try to break out on upper side yet. Is there news, Subhadip? Let's wait for the news as well. That might be a big rise on upper side. Right. 5:45 means your zone means my is 6:15, right? So around few few minutes left. Scalp only, guys. Okay, this is just a scalp. It couldn't go down. We'll go slowly, guys. Okay, so since today I'm sick, all right, we'll try to go slowly. All right, patience, slowly. Shorter zones stands only over here, guys. Okay, you cannot plant shots over here. All right, since market is giving you breakouts and upper side yet. You got a miss entry. It's okay, guys. You will get another opportunity. Nothing much to worry. This is just scalpings. This is coffee, bro. I was just having a little bit of a fever, right? Because of that one. Just to keep myself okay. Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. All right, okay? I'm trying my best, guys. All right. Rest is up to you all. How you see it, right, guys? Gold as well, right? So we can target 0.23 for the scalping first, right? After that, we'll try to target on the downside for one more move. We'll go slow, guys. All right. No hurry. No hurry. Nice bulk up. Thanks, Motor Madness. Thanks, bro. Thanks. Nice. BTC. BTC going good. Gold came back to the stop loss, guys. All right. Gold one more time came back to the stop loss, trading a little bit sideways now. All right. Hopefully it won't bash off for the shots as well. It's creating small sideways for you all. All right. Came back to the stop loss. Gold. Small sideways we are experiencing in these levels right now. Okay. For the gold. Market tried to give you the breakouts on upper side. All right. Okay. So at the same time, market got a repeated rejections from the top, rejections from the down, right? Again, market came down and broke down towards downside. Market got a third times rejection from the top. Is that a short then, right, guys? Okay. If it is a sideways, then you'll get bashed off again, guys. Okay. This is coming to the shorts positions one more time. All right. But if it is a sideways, you are going to get bashed off again, guys. All right. But I can see one entry over here. If it is not a sideways, if it is a sideways, then you are going to get bashed off one more time, right? So above this levels is going to be the bull side, so below this levels is going to be bear side, right? Maybe till this levels, right, we can experience. Otherwise, if it's giving you a bull side, we can go for this levels, right, directly. Okay, the market is creating a small sideways for the gold right now. Gold is making a small sideways for you all. It is trying to make again a sideways for you all. Again, you are going to get bashed off. So what you can do is maybe gold, if you are trying to scalp it, maybe you can ignore the spots, right? You might like to wait for this levels and this levels to go for the shots, this levels to go for the longs, and this levels to go for the shots, right? Okay, so this is retesting right now. This is retesting right now. Again, got a rejections and retesting it, right? This got again rejections on the downside, and this is retesting it. If this levels goes down and breaks below this levels, you are getting short for this one. All right. But again, if it gets rejection from here, again, you are going to run for the sideways again one more time. The small sideways on a 1 minute time frame can be stressed for the gold. All right. BTC all TPs almost done. All right, guys. Okay. BTC almost all TPs done. Small move is left. BTC almost done. All right. Okay. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I'll try to recover soon, guys. All right. Again, trying to bash off again. It's creating a sideways now, guys. Okay, gold is trying to make you the sideways. Gold is trying to make a small sideways for you right now. See whether it breaks out or not. If it breaks out, that's well and good. If it gets rejection, that the upper side move will be the 100% sure. Let's go for the shots. Okay, gold. BTC small move left again. Gold. Let's go for the shots. This is going to be a target. All right, and from there we'll try to go for one more time on upper side. Okay, good. You book one profit over here and move your stop loss to the entry. Okay, So accordingly, we will plan it and try to push you towards the downside, which how much it can ranges towards the downside, right? Gold, BTC, trying to aim for the downside move. Okay, full TP is almost done, guys. Okay, so you need to book profits for the BTC. That was the last move that it was having. It might like to give you one more move on the upper side, but that's not sure. That is a liquidation move on the upper side. Let's go for one shots from here. Riskier. This scalping is a little bit risky right now because like you're standing for these levels to open your shots, okay? But you are planning taking a risk from the top only, right? Okay. Firstly, you're trying to target these levels, right? Okay. So these levels you'll be trying to target it for the BTC. Then after that, only if it happens to continue, we can extend our levels towards the downside. So for now, this one is going to be a TP strike for the shots. All right, first TP. So in case if it happens to give you the breakouts towards the downside, we will extend this levels and try to bring you towards this levels. Okay. So as soon as it happens to come to this levels, we need to book one profits and we need to move our stop loss to the entry immediately. All right. Okay. So one shots. All right, guys, for you all. Gold going good, directly approaching towards the downside. So this becomes invalid for now. Upper side move, it couldn't come up. So we are going to target this levels. Okay, so you book your one profits over here and move your stop loss to the entry as soon as it happens to break below these levels, and rest you can keep holding on a downside. All right. Okay, so first TP is going to be this levels. For the BTC, we are trying our best to come down towards the downside. First levels, and second levels, if it happens to come down, we are going to hold towards downside. All right, for BTC. Excuse me. We are going to hold. There is one gap, right? So lots of gaps are there in the BTC as well, right? You got a gap in this levels as well for the BTC. You got a gap. You got a gap till this levels. All right, BTC, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Moto Madness. Okay, for your wishes, right? Hopefully, I could get a good quick recoveries, right, guys? So one level, it is hitting it, right? Second levels, and third levels towards the zone. All right. So as soon as market moves till this levels, gold, book some profit and move your stop loss to the entry. Okay, guys. BTC, you need to book one. Your TP1 is going to be this levels. All right, but in case if it happens to break down from here, you are coming to the zone. All right, so you are going to partial profits. You are going to move your stop loss to the entry, and rest you want it, you will be holding towards the downside or all the way towards this levels, right? Most probably, or towards the safety zone and trying to push you towards the downside. All right, guys. Okay, so we are going to do that one. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. To, nga, sekali tama. Tama last na nga. Ani, doon chitin doon. Medyo ko. Visual bora mabot. Mm, excuse me. From here, it has a chance of sending you back as well. So most probably we'll try to book one TP over here and see whether, so if you have entered from the top, it's going to be risky as well as advantage as well. All right, you'll be able to see whether the market gives you an upper side from here or gives you the downside move. If it happens to give, then you're ranging towards the 65,000 zones one more time. So you need to focus in this levels where the market gives you the breakouts towards downside or not from this levels. Okay, so let's try to see that one. Gold going good. All right, okay. So for the gold, what you need to do is, right, what you'll be doing is you are trying to focus on this levels, right? As long as you are below this levels, you can keep holding on a downside. Once it happens to get out from this levels, then you need to get out immediately, right? Okay, so you can plan accordingly for the gold. All right, BTC trying to give you one more move on upper side, small move, and come back. Once you have reached to those levels, then you have to minimize your risks. Okay, guys. Stop loss should be at entry, and we shall go. One more move. BTC is trying on upper side. Mhm. Tuwing nga tamatem tiumi da za. She hurry byong. You'll hurry. You shouldn't pass above this levels on upper side. That becomes again sideways. Okay. So again, that is going to be entry for those who have missed the trades on the downside for the gold, right? This is going to be an entry, second entry, right? Okay. From here, you are going to target on a downside. All right. Okay. BTC as well, right? This is going to be a second entry, so which is a little bit higher than the previous one, right? Okay. So you are going to aim for this levels, trying to come down all the way from here, right? Entry, and trying to push you towards the downside. All right. Above these levels, okay, that's going to be invalid, right, guys? Okay. Our trade is going to be invalid. So we are aiming for the downside move only. All right. You shouldn't pass above these levels, right, guys? Okay. It will become a sideways again one more time. Or that can give you the breakouts on the upper side. From here, it should play around and give you towards the downside. Let's see, guys. Anyways, the market is trying to play inside the small sideways, given a very small move for now. Shouldn't pass above. It can go up, but it shouldn't close. If it closes, then we are bashed off again for the shots. One more time, BTC. If it is done, something like that, then we are most probably getting waiting for the same move again after it happens to finish the move till this levels, right, guys? Okay. Market playing inside the small sideways, just try to be careful. Again, we need to get out, right? Okay, so we give a very small move right now. Above these levels, it stands long positions, guys. BTC going good right now. Okay, nothing much problem with the BTC, but gold is a little bit sideways. for now. Again, trying to play around. So that's rather than getting a long short positions, you're getting a long positions above this level, guys. Okay, you could trace only a small move on a downside, right? Again, you will be going for the long position scalping above this levels, guys. You are coming to the long zone, all right, with a stop loss below this levels, guys. All right. So you got a small move on the downside for the gold, again got bashed off, right? Okay. Again, coming to the long entry, maybe this can be your targets on upper side, and you're going to wait for our final move that is towards the downside from here, right? Once it happens to while coming down, we cannot do anything, right? I mean, like going up, we cannot do anything for the shots, right? Once it finishes this levels on a move on upper side, then you might like to go come when it comes down, we will be opening one shot again and trying to come down one more time towards the downside, right, guys? Okay, it's trying to fake out small sideways in this levels, right, guys? Okay, for you all, it's trying to fake out long shots getting faked out because of the sideways that you're expecting in this levels. BTC not moving much. Let's try to wait a bit. So confidence short zone stands over here, all right, okay, for the BTC, but we are taking a risk from the top only right now. Risk always comes with the rewards, right? But you need to focus whether the market happens to give you the breakouts from here towards the downside or not. If it doesn't give the breakouts and doesn't hold down, right, then it will go up again one more time, okay? Then only it will try to come down. So we need to focus over here, whether it gives the direct breakouts towards the downside or not. So for the longs, right, in case if it happens to get a get a it couldn't break down from this levels, right, after this finishes, right, we can hold below, right, below this levels, right, that is going to be shorts again, right, you are continuing towards the short above this levels, you can wait for the next time moves, right? So from here, right, not right now, after this finishes, you observe that market is not trying to break down below this levels, you can wait for this levels, right? Okay, and you can aim for this levels on upper side, all right, okay, in case if it happens to come return it up, right, okay, we can follow one more move on upper side, right? This time it might not give you the breakouts on upper side, rather it will directly give you the boom on upper side, right, guys? Okay, so in case if it happens to return it up, right, so above these levels, okay, otherwise we'll keep continuing on a downside and go for the downside move, right? So this is going to be the first TP that you're expecting towards the downside, right, guys? Gold again trying to bash again, right, guys? Again, repeatedly, gold is playing inside the small sideways, right? Okay, let's try to focus on 5 minutes time frame rather than 1 minute time frame. Again, it's trying to play you around, right, guys, in this zone again and again, making a small steady sideways zone. Is trying to play you with you all again and again, coming to this towards the short zones one more time, guys. Gold bashing you again and again. Oh shit, what is it? Let's try to wait for the gold to come to this levels, then we'll target, all right, okay, we'll target for this zone, otherwise we cannot do anything. So that's going to for the long positions only upper side, but it's bashing again and again, so maybe it is going to aim for this levels, guys, all right? So we never knows, just in case if it happens to return, you just wait for this levels or this levels to go for the shots, right, guys? Okay, and aim for this one. Okay, so let's go, guys. All right, let's go for shots one more time, guys. Okay, for the gold, let's try to go short for one more time for the gold, right? Okay, and you're going to focus below this levels, you're going to aim for this levels, okay, guys? This levels, you go for the shots, all right? Upper side, just forget it. You keep, because like since it is in the sideways, it is going to play around with you all very long time, all right? Okay, go for the shots for the gold as well, right, guys. Okay, BTC just trying to play around with you all a little bit. Just because this is in the noisy zone, because of that one, it is going to take a little bit time, but you need to have patience over there, right? Okay, most probably the patience is the best thing that you can afford it, right? Okay, so gold gold is targeting you again and again, guys. All right, now shift your stop loss to this levels and just let it flow. All right, okay, gold, for the gold, just move your stop loss to these levels towards the entry and just let it flow. If you have opened, guys, one more time, so you should be very fast in the scalping, guys, since this 1 minute time frame, right? So you need to observe whether that is a rail move or not, right? See over here, if it is a rail move, it would have stuck on upper side and kept you pushing you on upper side, but that was just a small fake out moves for you all long ones, right? Okay, so you could catch up this one and trying to push you towards the downside one more time, right, guys? Okay, BTC, let's try to wait. So you, from this levels, it will be observing whether market happens to give you the reverse and upper side, or it happens to give you towards the downside. Okay, so most probably I think the market is directly come down towards the downside, but in case if the market happens to give you an upper side, once it happens to clarify this levels, right, you'll be waiting above this levels for the liquidations and upper side. All right, okay, so that's a liquidation move that you will be waiting for. All right, so those who have planned for the shots, market might like to take them out. That time you can go on upper side and come down later on towards the downside. All right, okay, so in case if the market happens to give you the different situations, right, for the gold you can keep holding on a downside for now. All right, okay, so you might like to aim for this levels, right? Okay, gold you can keep holding and to aim for this levels, guys. All right, it was playing around a bit, because of that one you got a little bit of stuck with the sideways that you got on this levels, right? Okay, so that was cool. All right, towards the downside only. Just for the BTC you need to you see whether the market happens to break out above these levels and give you the retest pass or not on upper side. Maybe it will try to play around a bit, and then only it might like to give you the positions, right, guys? Okay. One more time, it is trying to play all with you all, right? Okay, just like gold only for the BTC as well. We'll keep holding on a downside for now. All right, for the gold, aim for those levels. All right, okay, well, but your stop loss should be at the entry, guys. Okay. For the gold BTC, we are aiming firstly, I think it should be able to give this levels first, and if it continues, then this one comes. Then from here, if it wants to move on upper side, you will be waiting for this levels to go for the long positions, right? Okay, not directly, guys. All right, if it gives directly, then it may not be very far. It may be a small move on upper side and swap you towards the downside. All right, okay, for the BTC just got stuck over here right now. Okay, small move that's getting stuck. I think it should be fine. Gold trying to play inside the small sideways. All right, just wait a few seconds, guys. All right. Gold is playing around a bit. Just a few seconds. Second entry, maybe, right, guys? Those who don't have positions, this can be a second entry for you all if you're targeting this levels with me. All right. Go BTC playing around a bit, right? Just try to wait a bit. All right. Giving a hope for the long ones. Let's try to wait for gold. Gold is playing around a bit. Just try to be careful, guys. Gold, those who are aiming for the long positions, you aim only above these levels, okay? In case if our positions on the shorts gets faked out, then only you can aim for the long positions, maybe above these levels, guys. All right, above these levels. And those who are waiting, I'm not asking you to, in case if the market happens to breach the shorts and come up, right, above these levels only, you can take it the breakout strategy one more time. All right, okay. Otherwise, I think you need to go back to these levels one more time for the gold. All right, before it reacts from here, it will be either the market needs to go boom on a downside, or it will give you the big move on upper side one more time. All right, so this is the decision point for the gold one more time. All right, okay. So whether it should be continuing an upper side or give you the move towards the downside, right, guys? Okay, so I think this is going to be happening in, right, guys? All right. For the gold, right? BTC is stuck over here, right? So small target, we have it right now. All right, okay. One, two, right? So most probably you might like to aim your stop loss a little bit, minimize your stop loss, right? And rest, let it flow. BTC also, this levels is very important. Otherwise, from this levels, it will be decided whether the BTC should be moving in a downside or giving you a big move on upper side, right? If it gets below this levels, I think you are going to go one more time towards the downside. Gold reacting again. Let's have patience and hold with the stop loss at the entry. It's making a small sideways for the gold in a small time frame. Okay. C6 news. Is there news? Swadip? Sir, 6 p.m. news. Is there news right now? Good news or bad news? So go with the stop loss. Okay, guys. All right. If there is a news, try to go always run with the stop loss. Then only it will be okay. All right. Okay. Always try to go with the stop loss. If there is a news can send you up, down, whatever it is, right? This levels TP1 is this one, right, guys? Okay, so as soon as you hits over here, then you should shift your stop loss to the entry and let it flow. Gold, you need to have stop loss at the entry, rest, let it flow, all right, towards the downside, at least till this level. Okay. So always during the news time, I think you need to go with the stop loss only, all right? Very small minor moves. Scalpings. News coming in. Is news active? Shouldn't pass above this levels on upper side. This is our levels. Our stop loss on the upper side. Uh, Gold one more time hitting your entries. Gold one more time. It is reacting on your entries. Very volatile. Maybe because of the news, right, guys? Okay. I think it should be moving to this levels only if the news is not affecting you all. It's not able to give you the perfect move, right? You will get out from this levels. Okay. All right, get out. Get out now, guys. All right. We get out. Phew, gold is not giving you the proper move right now. I don't know whether that is a news or whichever, whatever it is. It's not giving you the proper move. Below this levels, we will try to again try to go for one more time to risk the downside for the shots. All right, for the gold, since your entry was heated, right, guys? Okay, longs only plan above this levels. Okay, if it in case if it happens to react above this levels, we'll try to plan longs. Otherwise, we keep hitting for the shorter ones only below this levels, right, guys? Okay, since that is a breakout and this can be a retest as well. So overall, the gold price is inside the small sideways zone, right, guys, which you have to see, right, guys. All right. So it was playing inside this one only. So it's becoming dirty for you all right now. BTC going slow. BTC is okay, but gold is trying to play around with you all a little bit more. Gold is trying to play around a bit, guys. Short or long? Which one? Gold or BTC? BTC we have been shorting from this levels. First target this one. So after this one, we will see. In case if it happens to react on upper side from this levels, we are going to go for the long positions, right, on upper side. So that might be a very big longs, right? Okay. Otherwise, we'll try to hold on a downside only. All right, booking one TP, move stop loss to the entry, right? Okay. So we'll try to trace on a downside. Gold also we wanted to trace for the downside only for now. All right. So it's trying hard to fake you out a lot. All right, for the long ones only try to plan above this levels. All right, okay, otherwise we are planning on a shorter one only for the gold as well. Stop loss too small. Again hitting a small stop loss for the gold. It's reacting a lot, guys. All right, it is reacting a lot, gold, since it is being on. You see the tapping, you see how the price is reacting in these levels because of the sideways. Longs plan above this levels only is still good for the shots for me. This is what I think. This is still at the entry for the gold. Still at the entry, we can go for the shots from here, right, guys? Okay. Only above this levels, we will try to go for the longs. Not in this levels, right? It is inside the sideways. Because of that one, it's reacting a lot, guys. Gold. Gold is reacting a lot. BTC should be fine until this levels. From here, I don't know whether market gives you an upper side or downside. If it gives an upper side, we'll wait for the upper side move above these levels, right? Otherwise, we keep holding on a downside till this level. And it might be this levels which is giving you the one directions. Gold should be moving on a downside only, I feel, but it is trying to play around a lot, guys. Long ones plan above these levels only. All right, okay. Gold going nice. Very volatile. Gold have turned out very volatile right now. BTC is on the shots right now. All right, we are planning on the shots for the BTC as well. All right, but we are aiming for only this levels. Okay, so from here only it will be decided whether the market should move on upper side or downside, I guess. So maybe we will try to hold till this levels, right? Okay, then only it might be decided. So moving on upper side, we'll try to long from here, right? If it moves on a downside, we'll keep holding on a downside and try to react in this place. All right, okay. So below this level stands for the shots. All right, okay. BTC is reacting a lot, trying to give you the breakouts on upper side, and this is retesting this levels one more time. Gold, we are aiming for the shots. All right, till this levels. Okay, it's playing around a bit, a little bit volatile. Maybe a news is reacting, right? So just try to be careful. So for the BTC as well, those who are holding, you might like to shift your stop loss to the entry. Just the rest, let it flow. Okay. If it takes you out, get out, right? Okay. So this level should be filled. From there only, it will be decided whether the market should move on a downside or upper side. So this levels is playing around a bit. All right. It's trying to play around with you all, trying to give you the breakouts from the retest phase. One more time for the BTC. Stop loss at the entry, guys. Gold playing around in sideways again. This gold is not going good. Reacting too much. BTC both gold reacting more. Small moves reacting a much. hold with the stop loss, guys. All right, if it is a news time, try to hold with the stop loss. All right, okay, so you guys don't get a big losses, right, in case if it happens to run out for the opposite directions. All right, okay. Gold forcefully is trying to give you the better moves. Forcefully, guys, forcefully. Okay, finally giving you the breakouts. Gold going good. BTC, it's playing around like gold again. Let's try to hold a bit. Gold going good. Gold finally giving you good moves now. Now move your stop loss to the entry, those who have done your second entries. Okay, guys, those who have done your second entries, move your stop loss to the entry, just let it flow. Rest of the flows, right? You should book profits over here. BTC, BTC, BTC. पूरा गंदा है, गंदा गंदा गंदगी. BTC गंदगी है, गंदगी. Six feet four. BTC पूरा गंदगी है. Trying to take out your stop loss at the entry. So on upper side, don't focus, right? Okay, once market happens to come down towards these levels, we can try again one more time towards the downside. Upper side, since it is trying to play you around, we won't be focusing it. Again, one more time, we'll try to scalp on the downside from those levels, right, guys? Okay, we'll get out once it gets your hit, your stop loss at entry. You can call it second entry or whatever it is, right, guys? Gold still moving. All right, I think it should move some more. BTC second entry for a small scalp. Gold is artfully okay. but more volatility, right? Gold has BTC, Stop Pro, steep BTC. We can take one scalp on the downside, right? You get out from these levels, right? In case if it happens to on upper side, you don't focus it. In case if it BTC happens to come below these levels, we can take one scalp on the downside, all right? Okay, most probably the stop loss. You can have your own range of stop loss, all right? But most probably it should be above these levels, right? Okay, one levels, right? Second levels, right? Okay, maybe some little bit bigger. It is going to be your stop losses, all right? Okay, so according to your fund, you can keep it right, but don't try to plant shots over here, okay? Since it happens to give you the breakouts on upper side, all right? Okay, don't try to short in this levels. Once it happens to come to these levels, then only we can plan it on a downside and try to move on the downside, all right? Okay, upper side you're not focusing it whatever it goes, right? Okay, on upper side you're not focusing it how much it moves on upper side. You're not trying to focus over there. Market tries to give you a very small move right now. Upper side you're not focusing it, okay? Only on the downside. When it comes down, then we can focus. Now stop loss at entry gone for those who have taken the previous one, right? Okay, we'll try to take one more time once it returns back, not on upper side. So this case is right, okay? In case if the long ones fails, then you're ready to take further shots. This is what you mean to say, what it means in these levels, all right? If the long ones fails, then only it will be your positions will be coming in, right? Okay, gold, it could give only this levels right now, all right? That's not bad as well. Okay, gold have given you only move till this levels right now. So maximum levels gold, I think 4063 can be traced, all right? Okay, so next time for the gold, in case if it happens to return it up, right, we can take longs till this levels, on this levels, all right? Okay, next time when it returns from the downside move, all right? Okay, in case if it happens to give you the breakouts on upper side right now, you can keep holding on a downside until and unless you are not breaking out from these levels. You can keep holding on a downside, all right? Okay, we'll try to execute the short next positions as well. Gold BTC, just wait for this move to come in, right? We can take one more move towards the downside for the scalpers, right? Upper side, don't try to focus it, right, guys? Okay, since it has tried to break out from these levels and try to give you move on upper side, right? So overall you'll be checking on these levels to go for a one more time shots. Okay, upper side you're not focusing it, only downside. From these levels towards the downside, we will try to focus on downside. It will be a little bit noisy from the top. Gold almost done all TPs, right? Almost done all TPs. In case if it returns, we can take one long position from here till this levels for the gold, right, guys? If it breaks out from this levels, right, for the gold, almost all TPs done. Small move is left on the downside for now. For the gold on the downside, way down, guys. Okay, let it break out and give you a small pullback, then only we can take for the long side, all right? Scalps right now, it have not broken out on upper side yet. Let it break out on the retest phase, you can take it and try to move on upper side. Since this is your New York session is about to start, So just let's try to wait it a little bit. All right. Ethereum, bro. Ethereum. Ethereum. Ethereum, what's happening with Ethereum? So right now, the BTC is also reacting on the third levels of move that is on upper side. All right. So your short position stands over here. Okay. Ethereum also similar, I guess. In case if it happens to break out from this levels on the New York sessions, you are going back to this levels one more time. All right. So this one. All right. Okay. For that one, guys, only try to take above these levels. All right. In case if it happens to break out from these levels, you might like to take this move on upper side or the long side. All right. Okay. Otherwise, that will be on a shorter only. All right. So below this levels, it's going to, if you are planning your shots from here, right? Okay. It's coming to your zone right now. If you are planning your shots, your stop loss should be above this levels, guys. All right. Okay. And you are aiming for this levels. All right. Okay. For the Bitcoin. Ethereum also similar only with the Bitcoin, right? It is trying to react in this levels, right? That might be one more steps on upper side as well, right? Okay, so it might like to, this is the last levels for the Ethereum as well, right? In case if it happens to stand above this levels, okay, one more time, right? Right now it's getting swapped, right, guys? Okay, in case if it happens to stand above, right? Okay, that's going to be a long position. So below this levels it's going to be the shorts only. All right, guys. Okay, below this levels it's going to be short only, right? So your stop losses should be in this levels, right? Okay, first TP should be in this levels, right? Okay, firstly TP you will be reacting this levels, right? Okay, and because like above this levels there stands a buy positions, right? If it happens to move above these levels, that's going to be something like this, right? Which move? Okay, Gati, Kimi, Sha. Above these levels, that's going to be a buy position. So below these levels, in case the long positions fails, you are going to down only, right? If it happens to break above these levels, then you might like to see the market moving for the Ethereum as well. In case if it happens to break above these levels, you will see the market joining the previous trend that you have on upper side, right? So that's going to be this levels, guys. Okay, so it will try to aim for the Ethereum as well. So okay, this levels, right? Okay, so below this levels it's going to be all shorts only, but in case if it happens to break out from this levels, you're going Ethereum, you're going to $1,942. All right, on upper side. Okay, so breaking below this levels, then you are going to join the previous trend that you have, right? So previous trend that you have is going to be this one. So almost towards this range, you might like to see market moving. All right, firstly only till this levels, right? Okay, so below this levels it's going to be moving towards downside. Right now we can see the market is trying to break out on upper side for the Ethereum. All right, okay, so which was like now shorts are getting breached, right? Standing above this levels, right? Okay, you observe this levels giving you the breakouts on upper side or not, right? Going back to the 1 minute time frame, 1 minute time frame, we can see there are loss of swap, right? Okay, so if in case if it is a real breakouts, you might like to get this levels firstly, and if it breaks out from here, you might like to see moving all the way in upper side, right? Okay, so I was like giving you these short positions a little bit early, I guess, right? So coming back to this levels becomes like moving towards the downside, right? Okay, so the last move, all right. So you observe whether the market happens to come back to these levels or not. Okay, if it comes right, then you can aim for the downside move. All right, if it holds up right, then that becomes a long positions. So above these levels, you might like to trace these levels, right? So you see whether the market gets this last candle gets a rejection from here and push you on upper side, or market gets a from here gets well going on upper side gets a rejection and sent you back, right? So this is what you're going to see in these levels. If it happens to break down, then you're going to swap on the downside. If it stays above, then you're going all the way in upper side for the Ethereum as well. Okay, so this is what I think. All right, it's going to you make your own research. Okay, guys. So while this is retesting it, right, it happened trying to go for the long sideways and upper side. Slowly, 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 we can see the market is keep pushing you on upper side. All right, okay, this is what we can see it right now. So you don't know that is a real breakouts. Okay, so now it's giving you breakouts on upper side. All right, which means the shorts are getting breached now. Okay, so it might like to try all the way on upper side as well. All right, from 1942 for the 1 minute time frame, extending these levels since it have came up from the average point, right? That might be a big long range and upper side as well. So you're observing in these levels whether you get the positions and upper side or not, right? Okay, for the shots, just wait below these levels, right? If it comes down, you just take the shots and try to move below these levels, right? In case if the longs one get faked out, right? So this is going to be the short zone. So below these levels, all shots. Above these levels, that is going to be long. All right. So it's coming back to the short zones. In case if it happens to rather than getting a breakdown towards downside, if it happens to get rejection from here and pass above these levels, you can take longs and try to go for these levels, right? Okay. Otherwise, you can come down for the shorter ones only, right, guys? Okay. BTC, BTC also firstly TP should be this one, right? From here, it should be reacting in this levels, right? Whether the market happens to give you an upper side or downside, right? Okay. Let's see, guys. Anyways, the market is playing around a bit, right? So just try to be careful for BTC as well as Ethereum, all right? So there stands you observe whether the market gets rejection from here and try to break out on upper side or not. If it breaks out, then you can target this levels on upper side. From here, your entry and 0.18 first. And if it breaks out from there, you're going to go for all the way in upper side. All right. Otherwise, you're coming back to the shorter zone. All right. Okay. So you're waiting for the breakouts in these levels, right? Okay. Above these levels, that stands your long positions. So you are in the average right now of the trend. All right. It doesn't mean that the market have right now the market have tried to give you the small push up on upper side. Okay. Okay, on the downside, you're not going to focus it how much it goes and down. If you're waiting for the longs, just wait for the longs. If you're waiting for the shorts, just wait for the shorts. Coming back to the zone, right? Okay, so this is what you can do it. In case if it happens to get rejections, you might like to go for the upper side move from these levels and try to trace an upper side. Otherwise, you are going back to these levels one more time. And if it happens to break below these levels, you are going really down towards the downside one more time towards the downside, guys. Okay, so from here, either the market will give you the upper side move or give you the big side on a downside. All right. Okay. So it's up to the market what it will have for you all. All right. Okay. So right now it's coming back to the shorter zones. Right. Okay. One more time for the Ethereum, guys. All right. For the Ethereum, Bitcoin going good. Right. Oh, gold. What happened to gold, guys? All right. Gold have Oh, it's really tiring, guys. So I haven't been feeling well these days a little bit, all right? So gold have tried to give you the long positions, right? Okay. So one more positions on upper side. So right now, gold have almost completed the full move, but a small move is left on a gold as well towards the downside. All right. So for the gold, if you are trying to again react on upper side, just wait for these levels to come up, right? Don't focus on a downside how much it goes. It might like to come down to these levels that is incomplete, right? Okay, so above these levels you might like to go for the long positions and again trying to push you one more time in upper side, right? Okay, for the gold downside you're not focusing it anyhow, right? Peggy, hey. Sorry, have you checked the editing portfolio? Yeah, I have checked, but I've checked on the editing portfolio. All right, let's see. Anyways, I was out of station, and these days I was little bit busy, guys. All right, okay, so I couldn't check on that one. So most probably gold. So for the BTC, above these levels, got a quick swap on upper side. So if it comes to these levels, then only it might be easy for us to see whether the market is reacting on a downside or not. I cannot directly react from here on upper side for the BTC as well. After completing these levels only, might be one good move on a downside and to see whether the market is giving you the breakouts on upper side or not, right? Okay, so I'll try to check that levels, right, guys? Madam. Chatim ki chatim inna मैले wait tama थियौँ zobe la zobe jam थियौँ la zobe oni la la zobe थियौँ New York sessions about to start. Just try to be careful. Either you are planning an upper side or downside, guys. Okay. New York sessions, you try to be careful. New York sessions can give you the move on upper side as well as downside. All right. Just try to be careful. Right now, the market have tried to break out on upper side. All right. Okay. So in this retest phase, you are taking advantage and trying to push you on upper side. Okay. So for the gold, all right, and above these levels, you have few moves on upper side. All right. Okay, guys. For the gold. BTC, 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 BTC again, trying to be like sideways a little bit. All right, for the BTCs, I don't know. Let's try to wait a bit for the BTCs, especially. All right, gold, this levels, and if it breaks out, maybe these levels can be traced. A small gap is left on a gold as well for the downside move. So you're reacting, you're checking on this levels right now for the retest. All right, okay. So you're about to get out on upper side. If it gets out, then this all setups, all target will be filled. All right. Okay. So if it is not giving you the upper side move, all right. So from here, okay. So you need to have very small stop losses over here, right? If you are trying to push you on upper side, right, guys? Okay. So again, going back to the sideways one more time for the gold. All right. Again, trying to go for the sideways one more time. So if it tries to go right now, it have tried to give you the breakouts on the downside. Maybe that can be a breakout on upper side as well, right? Okay, you might like to trace these levels. Okay, but the trade that you're having right now is not very confident for the uh, BTC gold right now. All right, okay, gold BTC. You just wait for the market to react in these levels, then only we will see whether the market gives you a precise move or not. If it gives you from here rejections above these levels, you can go for the long positions, right? Okay, otherwise below this you can keep holding on a down, right? Okay, so accordingly how you market reacts, then you can react with the market. All right, so can we plan on a gold meet wherever you are free? Can you plan a Google meet? All right, okay brother, that's cool. Okay, we'll try to see. All right, because like these days I'm not feeling well as well. Because of that one, I cannot be free. All right, I will be taking a rest, but most probably whenever free, right? Okay, so that time we can make it, right, guys? BTC just playing a little bit dirty in this levels, right? Gold not trying to push you on upper side yet, just give a breakouts on upper side, but New York session is about to start. Just try to be careful, guys, wherever you are planning it. This New York session is going to be giving you the random moves, right? Okay, just try to be careful. All right. New York sessions. BTC going good, right? Okay, so if you're holding on a downside, you might like to move your stop loss to the entry and just let it flow, right, guys? Okay, and aim for this level firstly. If it gives you the breakouts to the downside, well and good. Otherwise, long zone above this levels once it happens to complete this one. Long zone, and we'll open long positions from here and trying to target on upper side at least $65,164 on a New York sessions if it happens to give you all. Otherwise, we will keep holding on a downside. Okay. Gold not trying to push you on upper side yet. दिल चुराई मेरी किसने हो सनम तूने तूने BTC, most probably you're about to get one long positions as well. Just try to be careful. All right, guys. Okay, you're about to get long positions as well. You try to break out from this levels, right? And the retest phase is getting passed, which means that on a breakout strategy, if the retest gets passed, then you will be getting a long positions, right? Okay, so most probably if it breaks out from here only as well, we can plan it, right, guys? Okay, if it doesn't breaks out, then wherever it breaks out, right, we can plan it. If it doesn't breaks out from this levels, we can keep holding on, right, guys? Okay, and we'll try to aim for the upper side move. If it comes down, right, we'll keep holding on a downside, right, guys? Okay, until and unless this retest phase is not passed, we will hold on a downside. Below this levels, it stands a big shots on a downside, right, guys? Okay, gold playing around a bit on the retest phase. Gold is doing the double retest for you all in this levels. Confirmation retest. Let's see. Aggressively, aggressively, aggressively. Market situation is not very good right now, guys. All right, okay. Market situations that you're having is not very best one. Gold aiming for the upper side move only, right? BTC as well, if it happens to break out, we might like to aim for the upper side move. Until and unless it's not breaking out, you are aiming for the downside move only. Press TP over here. And if it keep breaks down below, and if it's not able to break out on upper side, we keep holding on a downside. This is the aim for now, guys. Okay, from the retest phase. Gold, gold, gold. Gold is reacting very much. New York sessions yet to get started. BTC coming to the zone. Long positions above this level, okay? Otherwise, we keep holding on a downside only. Gold going good or all good, all right, okay. Gold have been giving you the big move on the upper side. That's well and good, all right. Gold went all good, guys. दिल चुराई मेरी किसने हो सनम तूने तूने ओ दिल चुराई मेरी किसने हो सनम तूने तूने Gold, right? While moving an upper side, you're not going to do anything, right? Okay. So while coming, if it happens to get a rejection from the top, and if it happens to come to this zone, again, we can plan one shots on a downside, right? Okay, guys, for the gold, maybe something like this, all right? Okay, for the gold, we can do something like this for the gold, right? One more time. So almost gold, we have tried aggressively, right? 1 2 stop loss are gone, right? Okay, so it have tried to give you small moves, right? The small scalpings, right? Okay, so in case if it happens to get reversed from the top, right, we'll try to wait for the same levels, and firstly we'll try to come down to this levels, all right? One more time for the gold. So while if it happens to never come down to this levels, your short becomes invalid, all right? Okay, in case if it comes, you can take it and come to this levels. Okay, so a small gap is left in this levels whereby the gold needs to return it back. But one day if it doesn't returns from here, one day it will come back and try to retest this level one more time, all right, for the gold. Okay, so BTC also running off for the upper side move, right? Okay, guys, we can see that market is trying to move for the upper side again. So we might like to take a move on the upper side for the BTC as well, all right, with the breakout strategy. It couldn't reach all the way to its downside, all right, but it got a reverse from here only. We might like to take one more move on the upper side for the BTC, right? Targeting this levels on upper side. So for the BTC also very same, right, guys? Okay, so one gap is left in this levels. We'll try to trace from here, all right. Okay, in case if it happens to return it back from the upper side from this levels or this levels, and trying to target towards the this zone, all right. Okay, so we can target this one more move, all right. Okay, in case if it happens to get rejections from this levels, all right. If it doesn't get rejection from the top, right, okay, if it keeps moving in upper side, that becomes invalid. But in case if it happens to return it from here, right, towards downside, we'll wait for one short positions from here and trying to move towards the downside one more time. That time we'll try to twist all the way towards this levels, all right. Okay, so let's try to wait, right, guys? Okay, so for now we'll try to keep our stop loss a little bit lower, right? Okay, okay, small move, because this is the levels whereby the market can go for the bearish, right? Okay, So we will try to have a little bit bigger stop loss right now. Okay, and try to accordingly you can manage your risks and fund accordingly. All right, guys. Okay, so let's try to wait for the BTC as well. A small move on upper side, right? Since it's getting a breakout on upper side. Okay, so retest phase also it's getting past, right? So most probably small move, play around, and it might like to give you the upper side move, right, guys? Okay, so one gap is left in over here, right? Okay, which the market needs to fill up that one. So maybe the first move on upper side, then only it might like to give you towards the downside. All right. Okay, so gold returning it back, right? One more time, if it happens to come up on upper side, we'll try to trace one more move on upper side, right? Downside, you are not going to do anything for the gold, all right? In case if it happens to return it back, we are going to take one long scalp from here and upper side, right? So for now, this full TP is heated, all right? The full TP is got heated, right? Okay, for the gold. Let's wait for the BTC now, all right? Hello, Das Putar. Hi, guys. Hi. Welcome, Das Putar. So downside move, we are not doing anything, right? Again, one more move we can trace from here on upper side once it gets returned on upper side, all right? Okay, one small scalp, 0.22 percentage, and rest on a downside. While coming on a downside, we can trace a short from here and try to, in case if it happens to return it back, we'll try to trace all the way towards downside. So in case if it happens to directly move down, this becomes invalid, right? Okay, so while coming in a downside, if it happens to never come down to this zone, then this short positions becomes invalid, right? Okay, so accordingly you can plan it. BTC doing a small retest again, double retest for this levels. All right, let's try to see how far the BTC can play around, given a small breakouts again one more time from the retest zone. All right, let's try to hold for a little bit more. New York session is started or not? New York sessions have not started yet. All right, let's try to wait for the upper side move. One last move, right? Then after that, we'll try to come for the shots one more time from this levels. All right, because market is, in case if the market directly push you downside, then this shots becomes invalid, right? Okay, for the gold one more time, you might like to trace this levels on upper side, and while coming down again, we can trace one more shots from this levels towards the this levels, right, guys? One more time on upper side from here. Okay, for the gold. New York session started. New York session started, guys. New York sessions have started. Okay, I can see the New York sessions have started already now. Let's see, New York sessions. We cannot say anything for the New York sessions. If it gives you a cool breakouts on upper side, boom, that's well and good. All right, New York sessions have started now, guys. All right, okay. New York sessions have started aggressively. New York sessions, New York sessions, New York sessions. New York sessions have started, guys. Let's try to go for one long positions, right? On upper side. So this is the decision point, all right? Those who have hold it for the shots, exactly, you have got it towards the your TPs right now. Your TP1 is filled, right? Those who are holding for the shots, it's up to you all, right? If you want to extend towards the downside from here, okay? In case if the market happens to reverse and gets above these levels, you need to immediately close your all the short positions. If you're holding on a downside, you need to book one profit, stop loss at entry, all right? Okay. In case if it happens to return up, that becomes a long positions above these levels, right? Okay, that is a breakouts that can be expected. So those who are holding on a downside, what you can do is you can keep holding on a down wherever it happens to give you all, maybe till this levels, till those this levels, all the way towards downside. For now, your TP, the TP that we have marked is finished now, right? Okay, the TP that you have is finished. New York sessions. Gold, we can operate one long positions again once it happens to reach in this levels, right? So this is the decision point, guys. All right, either the market can throw you all the way towards downside, so in exactly in this levels, right? Okay, so you, if you have planned your short over here, you can get a good time to observe whether the market can give you the breakouts below these levels or not. If it gives the breakouts below these levels, you'll get a boom on a downside, guys. All right, okay, so you have a good expectations on a downside. If it happens to give you the reverse from here, it is going to be boom on upper side, right? Okay, gold, one more time we can operate on a long side from that zone. All right, so for the longs, wait above these levels, right? Okay, so in case if it happens to return it back from the top, you can take one shots. For those who are holding on a shots, you book one TPs, move your stop loss to the entry, and just keep pushing your keep pushing towards the down. But in case if it breaks out, you need to immediately get out from the setups, guys. All right, okay, so which breaks out, guys. All right, this levels, right below this levels, you can keep holding on a downside move only, right? Okay, so keep going on a downside right now the market is keep going on a downside. Nice. Gold, hold it. Okay, keep pushing it. Nice. Gold also returned back. Gold, we don't have any positions for now. In case if it happens to return up, then only. For Bitcoin also, long positions only above these levels. If it happens to come up, then you can take one and go up. All right, all the way to these levels. Otherwise, keep holding on a down only, right, guys? Okay, so this can be one TP, so it might be extending to this levels, right? Okay, so you can mark. So if it happens to break out from this levels, you will be assuming the market to move till this levels. Okay, so big move on a downside. So but while holding on a downside, you need to observe whether the market breaks down below. Right now it is pushing below this levels, right? So you are observing whether the market gets rejection from here or not. If it doesn't, then you can keep holding. So I have given you the technique to hold towards the downside, right? So technique is just you're observing this levels right now. Okay, so when you have to close your short positions, right, guys? Okay, in case if market happens to get out from this levels, right? Okay, so this retest levels, you need to immediately close your shots. All right, then that will be a long positions again one more time. But longs, let's try to go above this levels only. All right, shorts, so until and unless you're not getting breakout from this retest phase, you can keep holding on a downside, right? Okay, The rest you just let it flow, right? Keep booking some profit, move your stop loss to the entry, rest, let it flow, right? So this is what you can do it. The one level is there. All right, but while holding on a downside, keeping your stop loss at the entry, you see the market trying to break out above these levels, you need to get lost from the market for the scalpers immediately. It means that market is not, it doesn't mean that market is not moving on a downside. All right, it means that market might like to take some time or give the reverse as well, right? Okay, so it depends, right, on the market what it is doing. Okay, keep pushing on a downside. Gold, given all breakouts, right? Okay, so your second entry is also done and you got a full TPs. All right, so that's fine for the golds, right? Okay, gold, you got a second entry also. I told you all to open your entries over here, right? You got a second entry, boom, right? Okay, so it's done, guys. Gold is done. Boom, that is a very big boom on upper side, right, guys? Okay, it is going crazy. Our TP was this one. Now if you wanted to hold, you book your small profits from this level, partial profit. If you want to close, you can close. If you want to hold, you need to book half of the profits, move your stop loss to the entry, rest, just let it flow, right? So this is what you can do it. Okay, for the gold. All right. BTC can open one long positions if it happens to come to this level, right? Okay, in case if it happens to return it back. Otherwise, you can keep holding, right, until and unless this is not broken, it's okay. If it breaks, then you need to close your short positions immediately, right? Gold done. All right, guys, your TP's done. All right, okay. Again, if it happens to come to these levels, we can operate one short positions for the gold. All right, okay, and move towards the downside. All right, okay, for the gold below these levels only. Don't try to short from the top. Once it happens to approach these levels, right, then only you can plan for the shots and try to target towards this zone. Okay, guys. Otherwise, you can keep holding an upper side. All right. BTC keep holding down for now. Gold below this levels only. Okay, for the short zone starts from this levels only. All right, guys. Okay, so below this levels. Otherwise, that will keep making you higher highs, higher highs, higher highs. Right. Okay. The second entry. Gold might aim for this $4,104 as well. Right. What is BTC TP? Sami Opan, all right, okay. Saugat, all right. Hello, Dasputar. Hi, guys. Welcome. All right, okay, welcome. BTC TP, BTC. In case this levels or shots you can hold until unless you can mark this levels, right? If it breaks out from this levels, right, guys, okay, BTC has a good chances of going all the way to its downside. All right, but while holding, right, you have your booked uh, TP over here, TP1, right? Your stop loss should be at entry, right? Since it's breaking out on upper side, you need to be careful for the shots, okay? In case if it happens to break out above these levels, right? Okay, in case if it happens to break out, You can go for a long position from here, right, with the stop losses below this levels, right? And you can you can go for the TP1. So TP2 is the previous one, right? And TP3 over here. All right, okay guys. So for the long ones, for the BTC, okay, TP1, TP1 is here, TP2, TP3. In case if it happens to give you a big move above these levels, moving your stop loss to the entry, you can hold whatever you can, right guys? Okay. So right now market have given you only this much move. Now you need to close it, right, for the shorts. So getting the entry for the longs. All right, okay, so let's go guys. Entry for the longs. Okay, let's go. TP1, TP2, TP3. Okay guys, for the scalpers. All right, okay, scalpers, those who are scalping it, right guys? TP1, TP2, TP3. All right, okay. Gold again, one more time, trying on upper side, right? You might like to get a higher highs as well on upper side. All right, for the gold as well, there is a good chances. Upper side move, right? Maybe trying above these levels, you can get one higher highs and upper side, right? Okay, don't try to plan your longs from here, guys. Okay, only above passing above the upper side. All right, you might like to get a higher highs in case if it happens to come down directly, so we'll try to plan shorts from here. All right, otherwise we can plan higher highs second entry and go on upper side. Maybe TP1 can be booked these levels, right? And you can keep moving in upper side for the gold as well, right? Okay, BTC, right? Okay, so almost done for the TP1. Okay, almost done. Okay, TP1 done, guys. Now book some profits. Okay, and move your stop loss to the entry. All right, and rest, just let it flow. All right, okay. So rest, you can let it flow, right guys, for the BTC. All right. TP1 done, guys. All right, TP2 almost done, guys. All right, okay, TP2 almost done. Book some profit, move your stop loss to the entry, rest, just let it flow, right? Okay, gold coming to the zone, then only you can plan it. Otherwise you can plan it, you cannot plan from the top, guys. All right, and from the bottom. Okay, once clearing out those levels, right, then you can plan for the second entry on upper side if it is making higher highs, right guys? Okay, above these levels you can go for one long, and again trying to target an upper side. So TP2 done for the BTC, right guys? Okay, TP2 is done. TP2 is done, guys. All right, so last TP is left on upper side above these levels, right? So you might like to book some profits from here and rest. You move your stop loss in the zone, and you can hold if you wanted to. If you wanted to close, you can close it, right guys? Okay, so it's up to you all. All right, so almost TP2 is done. All right, so we have the last TP sets left on upper side for you all. Right now, not giving any chance for the next entry for gold. Okay, so you're waiting for this levels to open your long positions for the gold. Otherwise this long positions becomes invalid now, guys, if it never gives you an upper side. In case if it happens to come to this zone, you might like to take one long positions one more time and trying to push you one more time on upper side. All right, this is how usually you can trade it, guys. All right, scalpings, right? Going good. So far so good, guys. So what is BTC BTP? You got it right. So a little bit sick, guys. I'm a little bit sick, so because of that one I cannot shout very much, right? Okay, so you have to understand me. All right, I'm trying my best to help you all out, right? Whatever it is, right? Rest is up to you all how you take it, right, guys? Okay, coming back to the second entry, right, for the gold as well, right? Those who have missed the second, the last, the move, right? Okay, so maybe one entry can be taken from here and trying to push you one more time on the upper side. A little bit, second entry becomes always a little bit risky, but it's up to you all right, how you manage your risks. All right. So for this setups, we have tried to wait for the, we have tried to check the breakout strategy with the trend analysis. All right, the combinations of breakout strategy with the trend analysis. All right, okay, the strategy that we have used in this levels, right? Okay. Jai, jai, TP2 done. All right. From this levels, we have one short positions. All right. Okay. So targeting. Mm, Firstly, we'll try to target this levels, right? Okay. And if it happens to come down, then we'll try to target towards the downside as well, right? Okay. Firstly, we'll take this TPs, okay, for the shorter ones. Not directly, guys, okay? In case if it happens to return it back towards our zone, right? We can take one setups and we'll try to go for the downside move one more time, right? Okay, so got a second entry and the gold. All right, okay. So second entry is pushing you on upper side. BTC going good. All right. Nice, all TP done, guys. All right. So rest, it's up to you all whether to hold it or not, right? So maybe a short positions can be getting activated as well, right? Okay, so just try to be careful, right? All TP is done. All right. Okay, so it's up to you all. If you wanted to hold, you can book some profits, right? And move your stop loss to the entry and rest, let it flow, right? Okay, so it's up to you all, right? Okay, so you might like to short from this levels, right? So it becomes a little bit risky to plan a short from the top, right? But if you have a good risk management, I think you should be working it out, right? Okay, risks, good risk fund management, right? Okay, so maybe if you wanted to take risks, we can take risks from here all the way towards downside as well. Okay, so in case if it happens to return the right, guys, okay, so we can operate one shot and trying to come down towards the downside. Okay, so this is the levels that we can plan for the shots. All right. BTC gold is still trying to push you on upper side, right? Got stuck in these levels, right? Okay, at your entry only, right? So for the gold, we have been trying aggressively planning a small setups, right? Okay, so lots of setups we have done it for together, right? So this is going to be the last one, all right, guys. Okay, the rest is up to you all, right? If you want it to hold you or not, right? Whatever it is. All right, so to hold for the BTC as well, right? What you can waste, right? So you whether you are trying to break out from those levels or not, right? Until and unless you are not getting breakout from those levels, right? It's fine, all right. But in case if it happens to give you the breakouts and the retest gets passed, right? then you immediately needs to go for the short positions, right, guys? Okay. So that was a good scalping with you all, right? That's perfect one. Ashto hisab ho, hisam ho, I comedy character, hisam ho up ach, in some handsome ho. Okay, handsome हो ठीक है तो ठीक है guys एक shot ले सकते हैं but little bit risky guys from here a little bit risky, all right, okay, so let's try to go for one shots, right, with a little bit. Okay, but you need to have stop loss a little bit bigger this time, because if you wanted to wait you can wait, guys, all right, this is just giving you the breakouts towards the downside. It might like to give you a small move on the upper side and push you towards downside. If you want to wait for the confident, you can always wait for those kind of moves, right? Okay, wait for the market to move up and trying to clear above below this levels. Yes, this is what I mean, getting a rejection from the top, right, and trying to push you always, always, always. That is going to be the safe zone for you all, right? So this is doing the retest for you all, those who are holding on a long side, all right, okay. So just wait for a few minutes, right, and we shall go for the shots, right, guys, okay. Let's go for the shot from here, all right, okay. Let's wait for a little bit of 1 more minutes, right. If you have a foremost, right, of missing it out, you might like to go for the small fund for the shots and you might like to hold it, right? It's up to you all right, okay. And we'll try to target for this levels on a downside, okay, guys, this levels, all right, as soon as this breaks below this levels, right, okay. Let's try to go for shots, all right. We'll try to TP1, TP2, and might like to remove this one, all right. TP1, TP2, TP3, and oh, TP4 and TP5, right, okay. So it might be something like this, right, guys? A little bit risky because market is giving you the breakouts on upper side, right? Okay. Second entry for the gold as well, right? It's going good, all right, okay. So that's all, guys, all right, for today. Now we have taken a several move, right, for the upper side, downside for BTC, right, gold, all right. So lots of things we have tried to check, right? Be patient, all right, okay. So gold, we have overall we have tried to take the scalping for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is the profitable scalping. All right, two extra which was taken, the stop loss was gone, right? Okay, so total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 setups we have done. So overall we have done the profitable one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 5 profitable. All right, then 2 got a stop loss out, all right, okay. So overall average, you're good, all right, okay. So you are already good. So of the 3 positive points, all right, which was good only, all right, okay. For the BTC, right, we have tried to take firstly 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the fifth one, all right, okay. So even if it hits the stop loss, nothing much to worry, all right, okay. So manage your risks and plan accordingly, all right, guys. So it's up to you how you manage it, right, guys, all right. Given a breakouts, it might like to give the small retest from the top as well, right? That time, if you have small entries, that's fine. But if you have big entries, you need to get out from the stop loss, all right, okay. It might like to give you one more move on upper side as well, but most probably we are trying to take the levels on the risky levels right now, all right, okay. So you are just waiting for the market to give you a small retest on upper side and give you the move towards the downside now. All right, so whatever you are doing it in this levels is going with a small fund only, all right, okay, not very big fund. Firstly, try to go with a small fund. Once it happens to clarify below this levels, then you can go for the normal fund, right, okay. Getting below this levels, so especially below this levels, is going to be a little bit confident for you all, right. Closing the market candles below this levels is going to be pushing you towards the downside more aggressively, all right, okay. So that was a good day with you all, those who have taken a good advantage, that's well and good, right? If you are not able to catch me, I'm so sorry, right, guys? I have given, though I'm sick, right? I have given my best to give you all the best out of best, my hard work, right? Okay, to find the setups, right? It's up to the market whether the market is giving you the better setups or the better moves or not, right? Okay, so it's rest is up to the market, right? Okay, so that's all for today, guys. Now I need to go back to the uh small mentorship program. Then I need to work out for the VIP peoples as well. So it's been a long that I've taken a vacations a bit long, right? Okay, so most probably we'll try to take a rest over here, right? Okay, so in case if it gets out, right, while coming down, you can wait for the same zone to plan for the shots. All right, okay, in case if you gets out from this levels. All right, okay, so you need to have very tight stop losses, all right, because like market is giving you the aggressive move on every side, right? Okay, you need to have a tight stop losses. All right, okay, in case if it breaches, just wait for the same zone to short it. This zone is going to be a good one for you all to go for the big shots on a downside. This is what I feel, right? Okay. The rest is up to the market whether it wants to give it or not. We have given a best to see the markets move. All right, so maximum, so in this levels what you are going to do is, right, once market happens to fill up this all the gaps, right, all the TPs, right, so below those levels, if it wants to go on a downside, you might like to see whether the market gives you the breakout from those levels or not. If it gets rejection, then you might like to get an upper side. If it gets breakdown from these levels, you might like to see Bitcoin moving all the way a little bit downside from these levels as well, right? Okay, so that's also possible. Okay, so accordingly you plan, la guys. All right, so I have given my best, now you give your best. All right, have patience. If you're losing it, just close the trade and sleep. If you're winning it, just close the trade and sleep, guys. All right, guys. All right, so if you want to ask me anything, you can ask, otherwise I will keep closing and I'll sleep, guys. All right, so for the gold, again, the second TP is also second entry TP is also almost done. All right, okay, so rest is up to the market. All right, if you wanted to hold, move your stop loss to the entry and you might like to hold it, right? It's up to you all, right? Okay, so gold aggressively giving you all the profits. After giving you the best of the best scalpings that I can for the gold. All right, okay, so moving aggressively on the upper side. What is BTC SL? BTC SL you might like to keep for now, right? Okay, so for now, don't try to hold above this level, 65,000 small, 0.13 percentage. You can keep the stop loss. All right. As soon as market happens to give you the TP2, right, move your stop loss to the entry and the rest let it flow towards the downside. Because this has again a chances of giving you one more move on the upper side. All right. Okay. That time, what you need to do is, right, guys, you can make one this levels, right, something like this, right? Okay, so as soon as you're not holding fully for your SL, all right, so I have always given you the technique, right? So once TP1 is heated, book one TP, second TP2 is heated, second book your TP and move your stop loss to the entry, rest. As soon as, so when you will be closing your trades, right, you can keep holding it until and unless you are below this levels, right? Once it happens to break out from this levels, right, and pass the retest, then immediately whether you are going back to your stop losses or you're not hitting your TP, all full TPs or not, it doesn't matter. All right, okay, but you need to get lost from the trade setup immediately. All right, okay, so it doesn't mean that the market while moving in a downside giving you the full TPs, right? Okay, so it might like to give the two TPs and go back and give you give hit your stop loss as well. All right, okay, so it's up to the market, right? Video on swing long-term trading. Does Butar? You checked it? You checked? You checked Butar? I have freeze. Yeah, I have tried to give you one video on a long time frame. All right. Okay, BTC, my view. All right. That's not financial advice, guys. Okay, that's only my view. All right. If you wanted to check, right, you can go back and check. I have a long video. So where I'm looking for the good range of setups, right? Okay, good range. All right, so I'll try to give you one more videos, right, and tomorrow, right, from here what is going to happen, or today midnight, right, I'll try to make you one videos and send you all right, okay, on the YouTube. All right, YouTube or the group, right, free Telegram group. All right, okay, I'll try to send over there, right, from where the what is possible, right? If it's a little bit more like if it becomes like a financial advice, I might like to send on the Telegram group only, right? Okay, I cannot upload on the YouTube. All right, for that uh you can keep joining the group as well. There's a free link in the description box for my Telegram group. You can keep joining over there as well, right? Okay, those who are interested for the VIP $20 per month, you are invited over there as well, right? Okay, it's up to you all, whatever you want to do it, right? Okay, so it's your freedom, right, guys? All right, so that's all for today, guys. Okay, I cannot see BTC SL. BTC SL you can keep over here, right? Maybe $65,126 once it happens to. But the SL is just a big protection for you. All right, you're managing your trades from here. If you're watching me every day, all right. So if you have watched my video, right, I have sent you the video on how to manage your trades. You can go back and check that one as well, right? Okay. So this is the levels whereby you can keep holding, right? Once it happens to break out on the upper side, you get the profits or you are in the losses. This is the damn, you need to close it, guys. All right, no second thoughts at all. Once in the scalping, whatever you get it, take it, right? Once you are once market happens to go against your zone, you need to get immediately out. All right, so it's what you do in the scalping. So you cannot hold your scalping very long on those negative points, right, guys? All right, okay, so it's up to you all right? Okay, so gold have done a big TBs for you all right, guys? Okay, very done, very big TBs, right? That's crazy, right? Okay, guys, so you might like to get one more move on the upper side for the gold, right? Okay, so you might like to expect one more moves on a gold for the upper side move, right? Okay, but on a downside upper side move, right, for the gold, you can check for this levels, right? Okay, so you see where the market is coming down. It needs to give you the breakouts towards the downside. If the market happens to change the MSS, then you can take one more move on upper side, right, for the gold. Okay, so you need to be careful over here. You can plan it accordingly, what I've tried to explain you all. All right, okay, so you can plan it accordingly. All right, okay, so it's up to you all how you plan it, right? So if you have been watching me, then it will be easier for you to what I'm doing, right? Okay, guys, the TP1 done, guys. All right, okay, so you need to book some profits and minimize your risks, right? Try to minimize your risks and try to move on the downside. All right, okay, hope that is video swing trade. All right, okay, so I'm going to make you all a big bro, can you teach me about swing trades for a long-term holding? All right, okay, that's Putar, I'm going to do that one for you all. All right, those who are interested, keep subscribing the Dragons channel, right? Okay, so I can see there are lots of very small group of people who are interested in the Dragons channel. All right, but not a problem at all. Those who are getting benefited, you will get benefited. If you are not interested, it's up to you all, right? Whether you get it or not, I don't know, right, guys? But I'm giving my 101%, guys. I'm sick, guys, today, but I'm giving my 101% to give you all the setups, right? Come over here, talk nonsense, right? Okay, and if you're not trying yourself, it's up to you all right, whether you get it or not, but it's up to you all, right? Okay, yeah, done, guys. All right, so that's all, guys, for today. All right, if you have any questions before I leave, you can ask me. Otherwise, I'll close for today, right, guys? Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit a subscribe button, all right, so that you guys don't miss my live streaming from Monday to Friday sessions, right, guys? All right, okay. Is that clear, guys? That's clear. Anything to ask before I leave, guys? Then I'll leave, guys. The rest is up to you all. How you manage. Sometimes you have to do your homework as well. All right. Okay. Sometimes you have to do your homework, guys. Okay. Wait, BTC, SL, videos. All right. Nothing to ask, guys. Nothing to ask. If you have any questions, you can let me know, guys. All right. So that so tomorrow also we'll try to come on 11 UTC and try to take few setups. All right, together. Okay, guys. Few setups we'll be trying to take together. Albert. All right. Okay. Clear. Okay. That's good. All right. Okay. So TP2 also done now. So gold for this last move, right? If it happens to give you the last move, you might like to hold, wait for this levels to go for the long positions, okay? So you might like to hold for. In case market happens to come up, you can take it. If it doesn't comes, right, just ignore it. That will be invalid, right? One more move on swing in upper side, right? Okay. Otherwise, you can ignore that one. All right. Okay. For the gold. All right. All TPs done. Okay. BTC, same for the BTC as well. Hope that is clear. All right. Thank you so much for watching Dragon. All right. Okay. So I well appreciate you all, those who are interested to learn. All right. Okay. Those who are not interested, you it's up to you all right. So I have recently uploaded one long-term video as well. You go back and check that one as well. All right. Okay. So I have uploaded one video for you all. Okay, for the long term, those who are waiting for the long term. All right. Okay. So where the zone that I'm looking up to, right? Okay. So and yeah, just around 4 to 5 minutes video, and rest I'm going to make one video for the membership, right? The YouTube membership. Those who are in my YouTube membership, you have already got 6 ways of different ways of making income, right? Trying to find the opportunities in the market, right? Again, I'm going to add few more, right? Okay, so you will be getting more opportunities. You will see a different ways of finding the opportunities in the market. Those who are interested for membership, you can keep keep joining over there, right? Okay, so you can catch me, right? Okay, so for the gold, next move, right? It have given a big breakout to its downside. This becomes invalid now, all right? Okay, invalid. All right, so all right, that's all, guys. Have a good time. Take care. All right, okay, so I love you all. Take care. I will try to see you again on 11 UTC tomorrow. All right, till then, take care, be disciplined, right? And keep grinding some dollars from the market, right? This is Dragon all the way from Bhutan signing off. Take care.